Today we'll be looking at a linear programming problem, and first of all, before we dig into the problem, we need to know what this is. So, a brief explanation about linear programming would be that it's a mathematical method that we use to find the maximum or the minimum in a linear function. Then this function should be subtracted to some constraints. And the basic components of the linear programming are the decision variables, the objective function, the constraints, and the data that we need to solve the problem. So in our case, we'll be looking at a specific business that offers different types of meals, but also their top products are the mojitos and the drinks. So this business is the up and down bar located in Palma de Mallorca, and as we've said, the top products are the mojitos and the alcoholic drinks. We'll be focusing on the drinks. They offer 5 different types of drinks, which consist of whiskey and Coca-Cola, vodka and Sprite, vodka and Fanta Limon, gin and Sprite, and gin and Fanta Limon.
The composition of the drinks. So each one has 0.4 liters. So 0.1 is always the liquor, in this case whiskey, vodka or gin, and the other 0.3 are the soda. That can be Coca, Fanta or Sprite. So here we have the fixed cost per drink that we have already included in the production cost of each drink. And then to obtain the benefit, we have to do the retail price minus the production cost. And then we have the benefit per each drink. Here we find the 5 variables that each one represents the number of drinks of each type. And then we multiply each variable by the benefit and we add them all up in order to have the maximum profit.
Constraints. We have 12 constraints over here, and 5 of them are non-negative constraints since the bar cannot sell a negative amount of drinks. The other 7 constraints, they tell us that 6 of them are the maximum amount of liters of drinks that the bar can buy because of its limited resources. But one constraint in particular, the one of gin, it's the minimum amount that the bar can buy in order for the supplier to sell them even more. We have the objective of the bar, which is to maximize its weekly profits. We have the number of variables, which are 5, and also the number of non-negative constraints, which is also 5, and the number of total constraints in the problem. We also have the names of the variables over here, which are whiskey and cola, which is called x1 in the problem, vodka and Sprite x2, so and on. But we also have over here that x1 is also the meaning of the drinks sold per week, and so on and so on. This is the summary as a whole of the problem. First of all, we have the constraints formulas with its relations to its limited value. We also have the fixed cost per drinks, and then we have the production cost for each and every single one of the drinks. We also have its retail price and its benefits. And finally, just to finish, we have the constraints, which I explained earlier.
These are the solutions that we got after using the solver tool in Excel. After recollecting all the data and using the Excel to solve the problem, we used the solver tool and we came up with these solutions. So, the business must offer 100 whiskey and cola drinks, then 50 vodka and Fanta Limon, 133 gin and Sprite, and 66 gin and Fanta Limon in order to be profitable. They don't need to offer, or they don't have to offer, the vodka plus Sprite because it's not as profitable as the rest. So this would translate into a profit of 1,123 euros on a weekly basis, considering that they also have to pay for the rent, the waiters, and other types of costs, but also that they're making money from the other meals, the other products like the mojitos and etc. This seems like a pretty reasonable figure.